Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video that's a little bit different for you, and it doesn't have anything to do with makeup, but yeah, something funny happened last night, and so I was just gonna talk about it. So yeah, I have a little story time for y'all. It's nothing like crazy like normal story times on YouTube are, but it's just something that happened last night that I thought was funny that I wanted to put in a video. So yeah, without further ado, this is what happened to me and my friends last night. So I've been trying to get good sleep because I've been like running in the morning. So I went to bed last night at like 8:45, 9 o'clock, and I was gonna get like a lot of sleep because I wasn't gonna wake up until 6, and so I was gonna get like 10 hours of sleep, and it was gonna be awesome. So I go to bed and like fall asleep and everything's great. Suddenly at 1 in the morning, I'm like woken up and like the alarms in my building are like going off like crazy, and it's like extremely loud. I'm like asleep. So like to get waken up by a loud alarm that's like not like your normal alarm, like the fire alarms are going off. And so I like bolt straight up and like jump out of bed like I'm falling over. My roommate's not in here. She's upstairs with our friends because they were watching a movie. But like I said, I was trying to get a good night's sleep, so I went to bed early. And I don't have any pants on. I'm not wearing a bra. I just have on like a t-shirt, and I don't have shoes on. And I'm like, crap, I have to get out of here right now, because I didn't know if it was like a drill or if it was real. Like, so I put on pants, just like pajama pants, and then like I grab a blanket because it's cold outside and I don't have a bra on, and I don't even have time to grab shoes. I'm literally barefoot. I'm in pajama pants and a shirt, a t-shirt, and I have a blanket. Well, first I run out of the door without my keys, and I run back in the door, and I grab my keys and my phone, and I run outside, and my three friends are out there like huddled up with each other, and they come over to me because they knew that I was asleep, and they start to say something about, and I don't want to talk about it. I was so mad that I did not even want to talk to my friends, so I just like stood there beside them angry while they're like huddled up around each other. And so we're standing out there for a really long time, and it's like freezing cold outside. It's like in the 30s, which isn't freezing cold for a lot of people, but like in Texas it's cold. So it's in the 30s. It had been raining all the day before. Like, it's supposed to start raining again soon. We're all mad. Everybody's mad. There's one girl who's like yelling. She's like, "Who did this?" And it was hilarious. But we were mad. So we're standing out there for like 10 minutes. And then finally they're like, well, we don't know how long it's going to take. You know, whatever. They don't know how long it's going to take. So the guys' dorm across the like quad, like the center of the campus, like we're at the center of campus, and then there's like the quad, which is like grass, and like there's benches and stuff. But like across the quad, one of the guys' dorms, they're like, oh, we'll open the doors or whatever. So they're saying just go, like sit in the lobby. There's a bunch of people going over there, but we are like, oh, but if it's gonna be open soon, we don't want to walk all the way across the quad, and then back like right as soon as we get over there. And like I don't have shoes on, so we like wait for a few more minutes, and then it starts pouring down rain, and everybody, all of the girls, like a lot of the girls hadn't left yet because they're like, oh, we'll just wait. But as soon as it starts pouring, the entire girls' dorm, we just like start fleeing everywhere. So we're like running and yelling, like, no! And we're just like fleeing. And and we just like run into the nearest building, which is across the quad. It wasn't the one that they had opened up, but another one of the dorms let us in. We like went up to the door and was like knocking on the door, like trying to get in, and like they let us in. Oh God. And then they like let us in, and then we sat in the lobby for like 20 minutes and waited for them to clear our dorm. And when the firemen came, like I don't even know like what the problem was because they didn't tell us anything. They didn't say it was wrong. But yeah, as soon as we got in the building that we were waiting in, we just started bursting out laughing, just like imagining the entire girls' dorm like fleeing, like running and screaming at 1:30 in the morning in the rain with blankets wrapped around them. Half of them have shoes on, half of them don't have shoes on, just like mass chaos. So I get back to my room, right? So like the way that our heaters work, like in our air conditioner, is that if it's under a certain temperature, it just automatically blows hot air and like the heater turns on. And since I had fallen asleep when it was still like a good temperature, I didn't realize that the heater had turned on. But I didn't have time to think about the heater when the fire alarms were going off. So when me and my roommate got back to our room, the heater had been on for like 3 hours, and it felt like a sauna. I immediately like crawl under her bed and like turn the heater off, and then I try to get in bed and go back to sleep. And I'm in bed for like 3 minutes. Like I did not give it a very long time. I could not. I was like so hot that I couldn't breathe. My roommate had the window all the way open, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't. So I like I went to the bathroom and I turned on the shower, like put it on cold water, and I stood in the cold shower for like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, the cold shower. And so like after I got out of the cold shower, I came back like I was still in the bathroom and I was like drying off, and I guess like some wind had blown through our room because my roommate, I heard her say, "Oh yes, God, blow through our room." Because she forgot that I could hear her while I was in the bathroom. And it was just really funny. And so finally I went to bed at like 2 o'clock. So it was only like an hour long endeavor, but it felt forever. And I was not expecting it. And I was not happy about it. But now looking back on it, it was really funny. Like me and my roommate have decided that like this is like karma and payback for us. Like there's a girls' dorm across the quad, and like last semester, it was like pouring down rain in the middle of the night, and their fire alarm went off at like 1 a.m., and we were like dying laughing in our warm room. And I guess this is what we get for that because it happened to us. So, yeah, that's my story. It's not anything crazy like a lot of people's story times are, but I thought it was funny and I wanted to talk about it. Anyways, if you like this video, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you have not already, and come back on Monday for my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!